This is an image from one of the research projects I was involved in, a co-edited volume with Dr. Awad Ibrahim, Black Immigrants in the U.S., Essays on the Politics of Race, Language, and Voice. And so this was a visual that I created. Again, I could flesh this out a bit more, but I wanted to show the complex nature of students experiencing the phenomena that Dr. Awad Ibrahim writes about of becoming Black. Becoming Black. So for example, if we have Creole speakers from Haiti, there are no Black people in Haiti because everybody's Haitian. But if you come to the US and then you roll in US, okay, and now what are you left to check off? Even if you really don't feel or believe that you're Black, what are our forms asking you to pick? And so in that research, some of that is fleshed out. Let's keep going so you can see some of the covers. And so who's researching and writing and presenting about these students? Let me show you a couple of the scholars. This, of course, is not everyone, but I just wanted to name a few. So you can click the next picture. Yeah, so interestingly enough, when I was in New York waiting for my Uber, I ran into Dr. Beverly Tatum. That was so cool. She's the former president of Spelman College and the author of Can We Talk About Race? She's also the author of that book, Why Are All the Black Students Sitting Together in the Cafeteria? And I'm like, yeah, why are all the Black students sitting together? And can we take a selfie together? She's like, sure. She's like, who are you and what do you do? And I'm like, oh, me? Well, you know, it was just a total fangirl moment. But we took a picture together. And I just wanted to put that here to say, that's what we are in this field. Why are we not talking about Bruno? Other scholars have written about race. Okay, English language teaching professionals, come on in. The water's warm. It's okay. We got to do this together because we're staying over here talking about language as if you can separate the two. That's dangerous, right? And so here are the pictures of the cover of the books. I have a black and white APA list for people who like that. But for the visual learners, do you appreciate the beauty of the covers of the books? Do you know how much goes into the cover of a book that we're not showing them? So I hope all of these are in your Amazon carts. Okay, a couple other ones I want to call out. Daphne Germain, she wrote here the parent's perspective. She actually wrote an article for Language Magazine about why she chose the Haitian Creole Du Language program for her child. Just so poignant, parent perspective. Dr. Patrienne Smith, her book just was released, Black Immigrant Literacy. She has some student stories in there. Take a look at that. And then I just met Dr. Felicia Russell in DC, and she has a book forthcoming, Amplifying Black Undocumented Student Voices in Higher Ed. So the work is happening, but where do we have a portal or some repository to really highlight and share these things out? Kiana's Braids, this was a self-published piece, and how important hair braiding is in Black culture and communities. And then Race, Color, and English Language Teaching, Shades of Meaning, that is by Andy Curtis and Mary Romney. They were one of the first scholars in the English language teaching field to even write about race. And that book is just phenomenal. And I read it cover to cover because I had met all these TESOL scholars, but I hadn't really read or understood their stories. Keep going. So here are some of the covers of the books and publications that I've been involved in.